But for those that know who Danny Duncan is, he was doing his tour. It was the second tour, I'm pretty sure. The Virginity Rocks tour. And it was at a location in Austin, Texas. So me and my homie went down there, drove down there, and ended up going to the fucking Danny Duncan shit. And that shit was lit as fuck. Like, there was just hella dudes. It was mainly just a bunch of dudes. Like, there was just hella people there, and like everyone got there early, so you could like everyone could take pictures with them before. There was a long ass line, so we all got. I'll pop up the picture for those that watch the podcast. I'll pop up the picture right here. You guys can see that shit. Me and the boy Danny Duncan. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But whenever I went up there to take the picture, and I was telling my homie, I was like, bro, I'm finna ask him to shave my head. Because for those that don't know Danny Duncan, like, one of the things he used to do, or like was sort of known for, was like shaving people's heads and shit. Give him like the old man haircut.
Yeah.
Like, he'd only shave the top, not the sides.
Just a little off the top.
So I was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna do that shit. So whenever it was my turn to take the flick with him, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, you gotta shave my head, bruh. And he was like, you're down? And I was like, yeah. And so he had his manager come out, wrote my name down on the list. And bro, he handed me the notepad and had me write my name down. But bro, I was the first name on the list.
The very first.
Very first. There ended up being like 4 to 6 people that ended up doing it.
I was gonna ask if there was like a whole line.
There wasn't a bunch of people that got their head shaved, but there was, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
There was a few
Did you have
people.
to sign like a contract or some shit? You will not sue Danny Enterprise.
I think so, yeah. I think so. I think they had to, I can't remember, but I think so. But basically, it was like after that we just went down and like the show started like per usual. But then at a certain time period, they said like anyone that wants to get their head shaved, go to the go to the back. So we went over there, and bro, I'm kind of skipping ahead of shit. So before this shit even started, we were waiting like upstairs. There's like 2 floors to it, right?
Yeah.
And there's a pool table up there. So me and my homie were just playing pool, and this motherfucker, Danny, just comes out looking short as fuck, bro. He's hella short.
Yeah.
This dude Danny comes out, and his filmer Alex following him, and he takes the pool stick from me, and he like puts his leg on the table, the pool table or some shit, and does like some weird ass trick shot, and he missed it. I feel like, bro, I swear to God, if he made it, I feel like it would have made it in the video, but he missed the shot.
Yeah.
He missed the trick shot, and then me and I'll probably bleep that out. But me and my homie were just chilling there, fucking like, oh, fucking, you know what I'm saying? We're just,
Danny Duncan chilling with Danny.
and then he ended up going back in there. So I guess like the backstage, like chill area, was like upstairs type shit. There's 2 like chill areas, but the backstage was downstairs, and then the chill area was upstairs. And then so after that, he went back in there, and then later like a few minutes later, I ended up going to the bathroom, and like it was on the same floor, and like it was one of the bathrooms where like it has like, what are they called? The ones where you just piss and it's like on the wall, urinal.
Divider. Oh, the urinal.
Urinal, yeah. Yeah, so there's like 2 urinals and 1 stall. But the urinals didn't have a divider.
Yeah.
So I go in there, bro, and I'm like, oh, damn, whatever. And I just start, doing my business. And then I hear the door open, and I'm thinking it's my homie. But I just sort of look back, and this motherfucker, Danny Duncan, walks in, bro. And I'm just standing there taking a piss. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Give him a little head nod. Go back to what I'm doing. And then he comes and starts pissing right next to me. But like, I don't know if you remember in like middle school how like there'd always be that one kid that would stand like 3 feet from the urinal and piss.
Yeah.
Danny was like not standing close at all. And like, I'm not saying I was looking or anything, but like I'm standing here pissing, and this dude just comes up, starts, pissing as well. And so I just, like that. Like I remain level eye contact, but I'm like, because I'm standing here pissing, I'm like, this motherfucker Danny Duncan is taking a piss right next to me. I was like, this is pretty legendary. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's pretty sick. And so I'm just pissing. I look over, and this dude Danny, he's like, bro, why you trying to look at my dick? Bro, that shit was so funny, dog. I just started dying laughing. Mid piss, bro. That shit was so funny.
Oh God.
And we both walked out. Neither one of us washed our hands.
No.
Yeah.
Dirty fellows.
Yeah. And then fast forward, the show started, and then I went back there behind this stage. Me and then my homie came with me because I asked him, and I said he was filming for me. This was before I did YouTube. I was like, I told him if he was the filmer, then they'd be cool with it because I wanted to get a video for IG. Which, speaking of that video, so I'm gonna pop it up right here. But basically, for those, if you're just listening, if you don't feel like watching it, what you guys are seeing right now is a video of, so it wasn't Danny, it was Danny's, like, one of his homies, Kev, that, like, started the head shave shit. And so he's shaving my head in the video. My homie was up there on the stage recording it. So y'all can see that shit right there. But it was throw, like, when we went backstage, like, all of, like, the people that Danny be filming with was back there. Like, the midgets, or short people, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And, Danny, and then the Sun Hat Kid was there.
Oh,
back when they were still cool. And, like, all them motherfuckers.
Lost my fucking vape.
Damn. But, yeah, and then after that, yeah, you guys saw the video, but, yeah, we basically just, he shaved my head, and then that was it. I was like, God damn. And that was the start of sophomore year, the summer before sophomore year. So I ended up going back to sophomore year, and I had like a military buzz cut, dog. So like,
you had to wear like a hat or
I was
some
wearing
shit?
a hat every day to school, and that's how the like vice principal that was in charge of discipline ended up finding me, or like not finding me, but ended up like she would see me every day and like tell me to take off my hat, and so that's how she ended up like remembering my name, and like
whenever you take off your hat, did she say anything about your head?
like
did she
no,
say-
but like I just be hella embarrassed because that shit was like, you know what I'm saying?
Like Danny Duncan did it to me.
Well, and then one day she came up to me, she was like, "Why are you always wearing a hat?" And I was like, "Look at my hair." And she's like, "Is it not normal like that?" And I was like, "No, it's not." And she was like, "Well, what happened?" And I told her, and she didn't believe me. She thought that I like was on like fucking a bunch of drugs and people shaved my head while I was passed out or something. I was like, no. But yeah, this shit was fucked up. She's a bitch.
L. Teacher. There it is. Damn. Ah, bro, that's pretty crazy. I've never met a YouTuber. Met one celebrity, R. Kelly. I'm not very proud of it, but
Nice.
my only celebrity.
Fucking R. Kelly. Yeah, Danny was like, he was chill. I mean, bro, he was just hella short. And like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, he was chill.
Oh, God. I feel like Danny'd be a sick ass person to meet.
Yeah.